staying in the middle. Just stay in the middle.
But the mic's on.
The mics. How are you guys? You're well. Thank you for coming here today. I feel like I'm announcing some important news, but obviously not. Huh? Running for president, yes. We're going to lower taxes. Going to tax the rich. But nah, look, we're here. You guys already know what we're here for. A great fight Saturday. I hope you guys are happy with the opponent choice because boxing needs it. You know, we've got other competitors in the market, in the entertainment business, and boxing is a great sport that has great potential, but without great fights and great matchups, you will never be able to reach its potential. So long may this reign continue. Thank you guys for always pushing boxing out to the masses. We really do appreciate the fans, and that's how we pay them back, by putting on great events with the promotional team. And what I do, I dedicate myself in the gym time and time again to try and improve so I can give you guys a spectacular night on Saturday.
Anthony, yourself and Alexander have achieved a lot in boxing.
Okay.
If you're successful on Saturday, where would he rank in your wins in your career so far?
I'm not too sure. I leave that down to people's opinion, but for me it's just, honestly, I have to look at it as another fighter, right? I don't look at it as like anything special. This is just me versus him. I don't really look at anything else other than that.
There's a lot of people comparing it to the Klitschko fight, the most difficult since Klitschko.
That's what I was thinking. They've said this every fight I've had.
But I mean, how do you feel going into it compared to the Klitschko fight?
Better. I feel better.
Less nervous?
It's not so much nerves, I just feel a lot more experienced. I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know what I'm going to do. I know.
And that is?
Knockout. It's Kronk style. Watching a lot of when I watch certain things, I like Emmanuel Stewart's mindset, right? Obviously, you've got to do your A's and B's and C's, but if you follow them, they'll lead you to KO. And that's what we're here to do, is put on a spectacular show, right? People want to see knockouts, you know, and that's what we've got to deliver for the fans.
So you're looking quite trim.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean...
Need to get on the weights, mate.
Let's see what happens in the scales tomorrow, but you're looking like you're going for...
Do you know what's interesting?
Well, yeah?
So I watch boxing. Let's look back. Razor Ruddock, Lennox Lewis, Mike Weaver, Ray Mercer, they all weighed about 100 kilograms, 103 kilograms. I'm no different to these guys that you guys rave about how great they were. I'm no different to that. Like, my weight's actually closer to these guys, and it's just the way of boxing. When you start following the greats, you start following what they're doing, and I've just kind of tried to replicate a lot of what these, as I said, Emmanuel Stewart, how he used to train his champions, you know, Ray Arcel. There's so many guys, Jack Blackman, all these great trainers. I just love watching them and figuring out the best way to improve as a fighter. And once I do that, my body just takes form to whatever it is, whether it's calisthenics, whether it's heavy bag work, whether it is weightlifting. My body just takes form to whatever training I'm doing.
Anthony, when you stood with Alexander and you was looking at him there with your face off, what did you make of him? Did you feel like he's bulked up?
I remember I've never really met him, so I can only take him on first face value. So for me, that's the Alexander Usyk I'm getting. If I would have fought him before, then it would have been like, I could give you a analysis, but I can't actually give you that. But he's a heavyweight. Fighters have come up from lightweight to cruiser to heavy. Some people have actually come up from lighter weights to heavyweight. Look at James Toney. He came up from, middle, super middle. He made his way up, very successful. At the end of the day, let me tell you this, right? In boxing, it ain't the power that's going to make you survive, it's your skills. If you've got skills, you'll survive at any weight. That's why good fighters will be able to move up. So he'll do well, but he's up against a really good fighter. Like, you look at Holyfield, when he turned over into the heavyweight division, he was 25 years old, fought 6 heavyweights. Usyk's a bit older, so he wants to get involved in the heavyweight division a bit earlier. You know, he hasn't got that same amount of time. So it'd be good. Well done to him for taking on the challenge as well. It's a good challenge. People talk about my resume, but he's obviously a good fighter, a good warrior as well for taking on this challenge.
AJ, would you say that Alexander Usyk is your toughest opponent to date? Would you give him that?
The thing is, I have to say that because at the time when I was fighting other fighters, like Dylan was even Kevin Johnson at the time was supposed to be my toughest challenge today. So it's all quite relevant, isn't it, to the time? But he's a live opponent. Hasn't taken a loss, has he? No. Hasn't been knocked down. He's good. It'll be a good fight. He's a good fighter, yeah. But I've been in with fighters that have never taken a loss, that have never been knocked down, and whatever happened will happen Saturday.
I think a lot of people are questioning what his mobility is going to be because of him putting on. We don't know exactly how much. Do we know how much muscle he's put on yet?
No, we don't know. We'll
know.
find out tomorrow, though.
But a lot of people are sort of wondering what the whole tactics are going into the fight, putting on that extra muscle against you.
Yeah. Will he go for the knockout? Who knows? It'll be a.
Are you going for the knockout?
Yeah, you have to. This is heavyweight boxing. This is. Look, is the sweet science. Hit, don't get hit. But let's keep it real, right? People are out to see knockouts, and I want to deliver for these people. We want to go out there and put on a clinical boxing match, but you got to hit your opponents and hurt them. And that's exactly what we have to do as fighters, especially heavyweights. So yeah, we have to search for that knockout.
What about this stadium, AJ? After everything with COVID, being here, 6,000 or 7,000 fans, you're going to get tingles down your spine before you walk out?
Do you know, it's actually empty and I'm getting tingles down my spine. So it's going to be phenomenal. Shout out to every single person that has purchased a ticket, that has the intention of downloading the DAZN app, that has the intention of buying a pay-per-view. It is going to be a spectacular night. I'm sure everyone's excited. We've got, as we all say, a mysterious man in Alexander Usyk. We don't know what he's about, what he's going to bring to the table. We've just got normal AJ, champion and all that. Sweet Caroline, we're walking out Saturday night and we're going to get it on. You know what I'm saying? So
AJ, you watch a lot of old school fights.
Yeah.
A lot of different fights there. For this fight, is there any other fights or fighters that have inspired you that you've watched a lot over time?
You could say Brera, Hamid. What's his name? Mora, Holyfield. A lot of amateur boxing as well, because they fight a lot of southpaws. Some of Breedis, but I don't know. I also look at let's say Usyk fought Bellew. I go back and look at all the southpaws Bellew's boxed, so I then figure out how their game plan was for that fight. I look at Breedis. He boxed that Polish guy. The one he elbowed, then he boxed Perez, so he had a good experience with southpaw. So I like to also look at the opponents they fight. Then I look at the fighters that they fought similar to this guy. Then I get to figure out what the coach's game plan was in the fight and stuff like that. So I like to watch, even if they're southpaw orthodox. I watch it all.
Anthony.
Nah.
Anthony.
I'm Tottenham boy.
Anthony, you signed a long-term deal with Mr. Eddie Hearn.
Yeah.
Where's your next set of fights going to be at? Do you think it'll be at the zone, or are you going to start Scotland?
After Saturday night, mate, it might be at your call, or it might be back here. We'll find out Sunday.
Anthony, Fury Wilder 3, 2 weeks on from you. Do you feel like this is the perfect chance to make a statement, because I know you won that undisputed fight, the winner of that fight?
We're both in 50-50 fights. Me, Usyk, Wilder, Fury. Fury makes his first title defence. Wilder's coming back after a loss. I'm making a mandatory defence. I don't want to personally make a statement or anything like that. I want to do what I know I can do personally, and whatever people's viewers of that is down to them. And for Fury and Wilder, good luck to them. Let's keep boxing on people's tongues, and that's the most important thing.
AJ, for one last question. AJ, can I just ask, why have you signed the career deal with Eddie? And is there any more pressure this weekend on you?
Look, I'm not going to lie to you, yeah? Look, in my opinion, when it comes to promotion, let's go back. I've got a great management team that scour the market and sieve out all the bullshit and leave the diamonds, left in the pot. And there's only one diamond left, and that's Matchroom Boxing, Eddie Hearn. And I'm not saying that because he's here. I signed it 1, I've signed 2, I've signed 3, I've signed 4. Proof's in the pudding. And they're not only dominating the UK market, they can take me globally as well. Saudi, America, Mexico, Germany, Italy. They've got business in all territories right now. So I think I know it's the right place to be. And what am I going to do? I'm going to sign a 3-year contract, and I'm going to sign another 3-year contract. Let's just put it all in one, and let's just back each other all the way. And I believe this, man. Well done for everything that you're doing. Thank you guys as well, and long may boxing continue. And I'll make sure I put in my work to make sure it stays on top. I'll bring value to Matchroom. Matchroom will bring value to my career, and it's a great relationship.
Thank you guys so much. Sorry, we got to go, guys.
Good luck to them both, bro.
Thank you.
Do you want Fury next?
Any thoughts of Fury? Have you been thinking about Fury at all? Shame that it's not this
Every
fight.
day. every day. I'm thinking about that.
Living rent free in your mind, is it?
Rent free, bro.
You want
The landlord's coming to collect his rent.
Thank you. Thank you.